Hey Virgo, and welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a general reading for the first half of January. A general reading for the first half of January. Oh, there's two cards there. Look at that. So let's see what we have for Virgo for the first half of January. Interesting. Ending of betrayal, some conflict. Placing down your burdens or feeling burdened so far. So let's see what we have for Virgo. It's the ending of betrayal though. And there you are. As the King of Pentacles. A Death card, change and transformation. Enlightenment, seeing things from a different perspective. Being in your head about what to do. Feeling lost. Gosh, first half of January, Virgo. My goodness. Let's see what we have here. Finally, moving to calmer waters. And we have feeling single and abundant. Okay, but still single at the same time. So, Virgo, I mean, it doesn't have to be a love reading. This is just a general reading. As I said before, it's the ending of betrayal. Betrayal could have happened in your past. It could have caused some conflict here as well. This could have been back in December. You had you felt burdened by it, but here you are coming through as a King of Pentacles. So you coming through very positively, very strong. You know, your money's up. You're doing well for yourself. You're going through a massive change and transformation, Virgo. You're waking up to something. Once you see things from a different perspective, you're then unsure how to act. I understand that because you are feeling lost, but you finally move to calmer waters. And maybe it's about being single and realizing that being single is the best thing for you. Oh, here's the Tower. So you could have had a Tower moment back in December or at the very beginning of January. Presently you're going through a massive change, and it's gonna leave you feeling unsure about where you are going. Eventually you make a decision though. You feel burdened, you see things from a different perspective, and then eventually you do move to calmer waters. You move away to calmer waters. You move to something that gives you more peace of mind, more comfortability, more happiness. Within you, for you. You make these decisions for you. So you could have an offer of love coming in from a fire sign, or an offer of love that makes you feel burdened. Or it could be flirting. Oh, now we have the Empress. So you know that this change and transformation is coming. With this Page of Swords, message of truth. That's what brings about this change and transformation, this message of truth. Could be from someone who's a mother. Could be from your mother. The Moon. So we've got 2 8s here. And as I said, you move away from an emotional situation. The 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, that is definitely moving away from an emotional situation. And it's travel as well, or communication. This is a lot about travel and moving away from something you are getting away from, Virgo. There is no doubt about that. And at the bottom of the deck, look, we have the Strength card. I'm sorry, guys. What on earth is that? Sorry, guys. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so with the World card and the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, it's the end of betrayal. A cycle has come to an end and another one is beginning. You are aware of this. You know this is something you already know. This is something you're already working with. And this is something that's already happened. And you know that there's going to be a transformation that's going to come from it. You kind of already know that. You had a Tower moment. Had conflict that caused a Tower moment. And it could be that if you're flirting with someone or someone's flirting with you, it makes you feel burdened. Some form of or an offer of love makes you feel burdened. A love makes you feel burdened. A love offer makes you feel burdened, or the opportunity of love makes you feel burdened in some way. So you could just be having a physical relationship with someone, or considering having a physical relationship with someone, with the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is normally quite grounded, but I feel with the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles that there's definitely some form of physicality that happens. Even though the love, the emotion side of it makes you feel burdened, the physical side of it doesn't. So then there is a message of truth that comes in, and it causes a change and transformation. And this is what I was saying earlier about it being, you know it's coming, because you know that there's an ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. You know what the Tower was. So you know, and I think it's to do with a relationship. I think a relationship goes from being a love relationship to a physical relationship, and you decide that you want to be single. That's what I kind of get from this. There could have been a breakup of the relationship. There could have been conflicts. There could have been, you know, quite a negative situation here with the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Things could have got very toxic in that relationship, and because of the toxicity, maybe the love that is burdening gets removed, and the physicalities of it, you know, just feeling your needs. Could be you, could be someone in your environment, Virgo. Like, feeding your needs comes into it instead. Okay, so let's just be friends with benefits. Let's not be in a relationship. Interesting. But you know, something happens. There's a message of truth, and there's a change and transformation. There's a death and rebirth. There's love. Okay, so where you pull yourself away from this person, I feel that where you pull yourself away from this person, you didn't realize how much you love them. Or when this person pulls away from you, they didn't realize how much they love you. And it could be a mother, could be your mother, could be you, could be a mother. But they're seeing things from a different perspective and seeing love. I feel like this is seeing love from a different perspective. And your wish gets granted, but you're not kind of sure what to do here. So you wanted this person. There was some toxicity at the beginning, which then makes things a bit weird. Then there's a physical relationship that kind of ensues here. But then there's a massive death and rebirth. It's a major arcana. You can't ignore that. And so, you know, seeing things from a different perspective, the Empress and the Hangman, see things from a different perspective. It could be you that's a mum. It could be, you could be dating a mum if you're a male, or if you're a female. You know, you could be dating a mum. You could be, you know, it could be your mum giving you advice as well, because it's seeing things from a different perspective, and also the Empress. So, or you could just be seeing love from a different perspective, Virgo, male or female. The overall energy is single and abundant, but strength, courage and wisdom. I feel like, yes, you're single and abundant, but there's a I'm going to do this, I'm going to be all right, I'll be all right. And with this Five of Cups, feeling lost here. And yes, they have the Two Cups in their hand, so they're recognizing their blessings. And the Page of Pentacles, there's a message of abundance comes in, which is why you pick up those 2 cups. And then you move away. I think this is such a... I'm looking at the synergy between the Ten of Swords, the Death card, and the Six of Swords. The first, middle, and last cards. Now, for me, that's why I say that there is a definitely by the you know, mid-January, you are saying, right, let me get out of what I was in before. Let me leave everything behind. That's what I feel with this Strength card and this Nine of Pentacles. I feel like even though you could end up still being single or just in a friends with benefits relationship, you are still moving away from past conflicts, past conflicts, past troubles, past issues, past thoughts, past thoughts and past emotions, and rapidly communicating or traveling, physically traveling. You could be moving away, like physically leaving an area, a home, if you lived with this person, you could be moving home. You could be leaving, because we have travel here, and this is all about travel. 8, 6, 8. It's someone's leaving, going to a better place, feeling passionate about it. It's not a bad thing. I don't get from that someone's leaving a relationship behind. I feel like someone's leaving, as I said, past thoughts, past emotional behaviors that didn't serve them. That's what someone's leaving behind. And traveling passionately towards a new day, like a new era. That's how I feel. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. Oh, first card out is relationship, and it could be somebody improving their own relationship with themselves. And with the Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card, that is definitely working on you, isn't it? If that isn't, I don't know what else is. The Strength card and Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be okay. Like someone's working on themselves. Okay, so oh, okay, that one just popped out. Give me a second. And it is knowing without knowing. Okay, so let's read. Interesting, really interesting, Virgo. We have relationship. And it says, if you are struggling to find a loving and meaningful relationship, it may be worth checking on the relationship you have with yourself. For all of our relationships with others mirror the relationship we have with ourselves. If you feel that something is lacking in your relationship with another, you will often find the same thing lacking within you. When you find love and meaning within yourself, you will see love and meaning within others. All transforms when we transform. And that is so true. If you feel that you're not getting what you want from this person and things have got toxic, it could be that you need to see if it's, and you're feeling burdened, you need to see if that is also in you, and if that person is seeing the same thing in you. 41, knowing without knowing. You're working on yourself though. You're working on yourself, which is all that matters really. That's all you can do, isn't it? Okay. The Oracle speaks to you of opening up of your higher mind, of a part of your intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of divine guidance and creation. These forces use symbols, abstract communications, through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your conscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth, or flowing through your mind that you have not created of your own volition. Someone speaks to you and you respond with words that you feel you are hearing for the first time as they pour out of your mouth. Whose words are these, you wonder? It is your ancient self that speaks. Trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is another way of an ancient way of wisdom that you are tapping into now. Enjoy the new sacred connection unfolding. This oracle is also confirmation that you have a relationship around you and continuing to come to you that are from times long past. Karmic connections that will take you further in your journey of love. And this is where you recognize love. You recognize love. You recognize love. But you also leave behind patterns of behavior. This is seriously leaving behind patterns, thought patterns, past patterns of behavior that cause emotion, that cause emotional situations that you feel like you had to walk away from. You're working on you. Well done, Virgo. Okay, so ask a question and the angels will give you an answer. And it could be as a change and transformation, you know it's gonna come. As a result of the breakup, it was obviously something that meant more to you than you first card that out, then you realised is opportunity. So obviously something that meant more to you than you gave it credit for. For it to involve you, for it to help for people, and second card out, for it to make you want to work on yourself. And no other relationship has had a positive impact. That's what I will say. It may have been toxic, but it's had a positive impact because you've come out of it a different person. You've come out of it a changed person. Which is what sometimes relationships are here to do. Give you lessons. Meditation brings answers. The third card out. And the fourth card out is forgiveness. So forgive yourself, and in forgiving yourself, in turn you forgive others. So that's all I have for you, Virgo. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful, wonderful first half of January. Mwah. Many blessings to you. See you again soon.